Hey, how's it going, guys? Mark here with another video. Today I wanted to have a portfolio update and let you guys know what I'm thinking about my strategy for the end of this week and leading into next week with Tesla stock, Microsoft, and my other positions I've been holding. And I want to also shout out and say sorry about my last video. I just found out that there's no sound on it. I have no idea how that happened, but I'm gonna have to keep it up because I need those watch time minutes, guys. So hopefully you can bear with me with that. But yeah, today we are up 103, $103. We're at 34,997. Today was a pretty seesaw action day, but overall the market was relatively green. We had some pullbacks on Amazon and Apple and Nvidia, which is okay with me. I would like to increase my position size into Nvidia when we reach a little bit lower, but I really believe that Nvidia will probably hit $1,000 in the next few years per share, which is pretty exciting. They're basically leading the charge with autonomous driving chips. And originally they were making them for Tesla, actually, but Tesla branched off and is making their own, which, don't get me wrong, I love that, but I also love NVIDIA. It's kind of like a hedge against Tesla, if you will. But yeah, I love NVIDIA. But yeah, let's take a look into Tesla, guys. So right now we're up a total of what are we? I think yesterday we closed out at 427 and we're at 429, which is pretty decent. Look at this huge candle right here. What was that? We've got to 432. How about that? But yeah, Tesla's been pumping up and down, just kind of going with the flow, kind of consolidating. I mean, look at the 3-month chart here from we peaked out at 502. I think in the after hours we actually peaked out at 530 when the stock price when Tesla stock split, actually. But we've just been kind of consolidating here. I would like to see a price. I would like to see a drop in price before I add a larger position in here. But I would like to average my position out to about 100 shares of Tesla. I think right now, what are we sitting at? We're sitting at 35.52, doing a $25 per week dollar cost average into Tesla. But I'm a super Tesla bull. Tesla's going to go to the moon. And I mean, it already kind of has, but I really think that this is the beginning. I think we're looking at kind of like how Amazon was when Amazon was a couple $100. People thought, oh, it's so overpriced. And now look at it. It's a giant and it's like 3,000. Maybe, I think it peaked out at $3,500. But yeah, I'm continuing to add into my Tesla stock. The overall market has been pretty up and down because of it's just been really emotional, and it's just been really, really reactionary to like the president of the United States tweets. He got sick, and then everything sold off, and then he said delay on stimulus, and now he's saying that he's willing to sign off on any deal as long as it's a straightforward deal. So we were just bouncing back and forth, and it's basically playing ping pong with the price. I would not be surprised tomorrow if we have a little bit of a correction because we've had a few days in a row now with just constant green, but we've been at steady recovery. But yeah, let's look at the overall market, the S&P 500. We've been climbing up for the past week. We've been having a steady correction over the past month. We're making up for our sell-off here. I would really like to see a 350, maybe 355 by the end of October. Then I could maybe make some cash on my call of my October 23rd call. I think that my break-even price is pretty ridiculous. I think, what is it, 368? 360, that's okay. I'll be happy if we got to like 355. I probably would still be out of the money, but I would still be happy with making some money on that, making some of my money back. But the overall market is having a healthy bounce back from the correction, and I think that it's just basically pricing in the overall stimulus package news that we should be hearing about stimulus package news tomorrow from the Fed, but I'm really curious. I think the market's already pricing it in, but if we don't hear any positive news tomorrow, I could really see a heavy correction down leading into the end of the week. But if not, hey man, I think we're going to continue bouncing up. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys my 2 cents and my overall view on my portfolio for this week and what my plans are. I've been adding into my buying power at $9.99 right now. I would like to increases buying power to about $5,000 until we see a more of a straightforward, if we're going to be rallying up or if we're going to have a heavier correction here leading up to the election. I probably will just be adding money to the sidelines until the election is over, because then I think we're going to have a little bit more stability and more of a clear depiction of what's going on. But yeah, overall today we're up $102 in the portfolio, $34,996. I wanted to also talk about Bitcoin before I forgot. Yeah, we definitely had our breakout here. We had a big wedge that we were basically consolidating, waiting for a breakout, and the breakout happened. It was much more lackluster than I thought it would be, but I mean, that's just how it is. When people assume we're going to have a gigantic breakout, usually it's not the case, or when we think that something small is going to happen, usually it's much more heavy. It's just how it is. Nobody can really read the market. Nobody has a crystal ball. People just make a, what's the word I'm looking for? Estimated, or I mean, excuse me, calculated guesses. But yeah, guys, I mean, we still had a good breakout. My holdings in Bitcoin right now on this Robinhood is in this Robinhood portfolio, we're sitting at 3,700. I'm continuing to add into this, but I added into that onto a different platform. But yeah, guys, just wanted to give you my portfolio update for today and let you know what my thoughts were leading into the end of the week and next week. You know, this isn't financial advice. This is just This isn't financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. It's been a long day, guys. And I want to say thank you so much for letting me know about my last video had no volume. I have no idea how that happened, but I'm going to have to keep it up. Need to get that watch time in, guys. I'm trying to grow this page and trying to spread the knowledge. Also, if you want to get a free Robinhood stock, all you have to do is sign up and use my referral link in the description, and also give me a fat like if you want to help me, because it helps me out a lot and I want to continue spreading knowledge the best I can. Well, see you later, guys. Bye.